YouTube fam? Happy Easter, everybody. I know that I was going to do this live stream a little bit later tonight, but my favorite show is premiering tonight for season 2. So I have to get off a little bit early tonight. So I thought I'd come on here and just do my live stream kind of early. I have a few updates, and I kind of wanted to get just the general consensus of people who are following me on my channel. I wanted to first just give an update on where I'm at with my social media content. So last month, I deactivated my Instagram and my Twitter. I literally just deactivated everything. So obviously, if I'm going to be more involved in social media, then I'm going to have to just create a new account. And actually today, for both Instagram and Twitter, for my former accounts, I'm going to have to definitely create a new account because they're both, I think literally as of today, they're both deactivated. So I will be making those websites this week. And as I just go throughout my week, I will keep everybody who's on my channel updated. Excuse me. But, and excuse me for looking hot. Easter service was hot. I was like burning. My arms are crispy, y'all. So I know I look a little greasy on my camera today, but it's been hot. Another update is I'm going to be adding an extra day to just my total schedule. For those who have been following me for a little bit know that I do my Sunday videos and my podcast, and I do my Thursday video and my Thursday podcast. But I am a veteran, and I figure it would be fair enough if I made a separate day for my military members or anybody who's on here who either has been or knows somebody who has been in the military. So Mondays are going to be Military Mondays. I figure Mondays go perfectly just literally with the name and the day. I thought Mondays would be a perfect opportunity. So tomorrow premiering will be my first Military Monday. I'm literally just going to have a whole separate segment, a whole separate day just for my people, my military people on here. So, and even if you're not, a veteran or you're not even connected to the military, I mean, you can just learn some basic information. I'll just be going over different topics. So it will be informative. And, for those that are also veterans, we can kind of connect on that Navy veteran or just military veteran level. So Military Mondays will be starting tomorrow. I am going to be doing a podcast for Monday. So I was kind of going back and forth if I should just do a YouTube, live stream. But then again, I have my Soul Sundays and I have my Thinking Thursdays. So I thought it was only fair if I did a Military Monday live stream on YouTube and then I did my podcast as well. So that will be premiering tomorrow. So just keep a lookout on that. I will probably just do kind of a short live stream tomorrow just to see how it goes. I'm just trying different things out and just trying to kind of experiment in terms of what's going to work best. So we'll see how that works out. So again, Mondays, Military Mondays, and social media, I will be kind of updating that this week. So I will be making a new Instagram and a new Twitter. I cannot guarantee what day, but I will keep everybody posted on when that happens because it's very important, obviously, for those who subscribe to me. I obviously have to expand further than just YouTube. So I kind of have to expand my fingers just a little bit. And other than that, that was really what I wanted to kind of go over. I don't have anybody on here right now on this live stream, so I kind of can't ask the consensus of what my next topic is going to be, but I will just give an update anyway. So my website, I actually just found this out yesterday. So I tried to go on my website and my domain expired. And I have to pay all these fees to get it back up and running again. Mid-April, so in a couple weeks, I will have my website back up. But there are going to be a few changes to it. My initial website had availability for coaching, and I'll have that still on my next website when I bring it back up. Again, it's going to take me a little while to kind of edit the whole website because there's a lot that I have to change on it. So just on the website, just keep a lookout for coaching availability. I want to make the coaching simple. So, you know, when you go to the homepage of the website, you're going to see the different days, times, and categories on which you can coach. You can either go to my website, and I'll post that in the description, and you can go click on the My Mentor website, which is still up and running. But for my actual website, worthunleashed.com, you can book from there as well. It's going to be a little different paying on my website. Obviously, with mymentor.life, you're going to have to pay through PayPal or credit card. But for this domain that I have through GoDaddy, which is where I do all my websites from, I can set it up to do it through PayPal as well. And I can do it through debit and credit card and Square. So there's a few extra payment options that I can add. So that's going to be a new update to the website. I am going to be changing my categories to my website. So my former categories that I had on my actual domain were abstinence, youth, military, and faith. So I'm still going to be doing faith coaching. That's still going to be something I'm going to do. But I am going to kind of narrow my focus to military, abstinence, and faith. Those are kind of my three strengths. And that's just where I'm going to stay at until I kind of expand further on my knowledge. I don't want to, you know, coach on anything that I don't have knowledge in. So it would be wrong of me to say that I'm going to be coaching on marriage and I'm not married, or giving coaching on children and I don't have a child, you know. So just keep in mind for anybody who's subscribing who is interested in possibly coaching a little bit more, I will be kind of centering my focus on abstinence, military, and faith coaching. That's just kind of where I'm going to be focusing. I am only one of many, many, many life coaches. So, you know, I just encourage everybody who's watching this live stream, whether you're watching it with me now or whether you're watching it in the future, just keep in mind that if you feel you have something else besides what I just said on the live stream that you want coaching on, feel free just to go on mymentor.life and book someone that kind of knows more than I do. I don't really know anything in terms of like relationships because I haven't been in a relationship for a long time. So, you know, I want to stay in my lane. That's where I'm at. I don't want to cross any lanes, any boundaries that, in terms of coaching, you know, that's wrong of me to give false advice and to give false coaching on things that I don't know about. So that will be another change that I'm going to be adding into my website. My mymentor.life page is current. I went in, and if you go to mymentor.life, I will post my link to my page in the description, so please look. I'm not going to spell it out on here. I might put it in the video somewhere. But please go in the description and click on my link. All my appointments and their times and days are current. And I have some time off that I'm going to be doing at the end of May. That is the end of my school semester. You know, I just needed some time off. I figure it's going to be finals time. So all my appointments are available right now. And I do have about 7 slots a day, I believe. You have to go on my website and look. So I went in and made sure that everything was current and up to date. If you're interested in coaching, please feel free just to go on there now. You can book whatever times I have on there. If I have any additional days off, I will mark them on the website. So if you're curious as to what days I will be available, what days I won't, it will be on there. I will keep it current. I made the mistake last time of kind of letting my website availability kind of become a little disarrayed. I had to do some editing on there and just some changes. So mymentor.life is current. Please go on there and check out my page. Again, my focus is military, faith, and abstinence. So on the website, on mymentor.life, you will see me under military and abstinence. And I believe the category is actually sex. I don't think there's an official abstinence category, so you're going to have to look for me under sex. That's what it's going to be under. And you'll see me listed under there. There are a lot of coaches on there. I think My Men's Workout Life has about 600 plus coaches on there. So if you can't find me directly, then you're going to have to go in the search bar and just search for my name, which I'll also put in the description. I don't like to put things in the video because I feel like it kind of interrupts what I'm trying to do. Kind of just gets me distracted. So if I add it to the video, that's a post live stream decision that I'm going to make. But yeah, another update also, this is totally unrelated to the live stream. But for those of you who watched The Chosen, Season 2 premieres tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 5 p.m. Pacific. So that's going to be in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So that's why I'm trying to do this live stream now. So it'll be, so I have time to get off here and go watch it. Season 2 is finally coming out. It's literally been 2 years almost since Season 1 came out. So, you know, they managed to go in despite the pandemic, and they completely filmed, edited, and finished Season 2 finally in the midst of the pandemic. So I'm so excited. So for those of you who are interested in The Chosen, who have never watched it before, it is about Jesus and his ministry, how he came to find the disciples. The timelines in the show are very smushed together and condensed. I'm not a theologian, but they do state in the series that, look, a lot of the timelines have to be shortened because we can't make it as long as we can make it, so they're going to shorten it. So please, you guys, I have never in my life, not once, ever seen a show like The Chosen, ever. I'm very picky when it comes to shows, so I'm very grateful that The Chosen is the way that it is. They came out at the perfect time with Season 2. I don't know about you guys, but I need the series back. It's been a crazy year. You know, I think we all could use a little just spiritual refreshing, and just the interpretation of Jesus in the series. I mean, they make Jesus, you know, they really show the human side of him in this series. So, you know, it's a reminder to everybody who maybe isn't familiar with Jesus or is familiar and is in faith as well. You know, we have to always remind ourselves that Jesus was also human. So, you know, it's easy for us to, you know, as we study Jesus and his word, you know, it's important for us to often remind ourselves that he felt emotions like we do. You know, he laughed, he cried, he had foods that he enjoyed and foods that he didn't. You know, he went through the full human experience to the fullest extent. But at the same time, as much as Jesus was human, he was also God. So there are points you will see in the series. I'm not being paid to advertise also. As much as Jesus was human, he was also God. So there are points you will see in the series. I'm not being paid to advertise also. For those of you who are watching this and are like, oh, is she being paid to advertise the show? No, I'm not being paid. It's just coming from someone who's literally watched the show like 20,000 times. Literally 20,000 times in a row. So this is just coming from my heart. This isn't coming from being advertised or anything like that. So back to what I was saying. You know, we have to try to see Jesus in the human light as well. And there's a lot of funny jokes and parts in the series. You have to watch it. I'm not going to spoil anything. The Chosen is literally one of those series I cannot spoil. I won't even tell you what it's about, what happens. I'm not going to say anything. So just keep that in mind. If you've already watched The Chosen and you're deep in it like I am, don't forget the live stream around the world. Okay, it starts at 8 p.m. PST. No, sorry, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. 5 p.m. Pacific Time. I have to make sure I fix 5 p.m. Pacific Time. I have to make sure I fix that because I don't want people logging in 3 hours later. So again, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. I will be on there. I will be on YouTube. So YouTube, if you're watching this video, you better not crash, all right, with The Chosen. I know you're probably watching me through my webcam, so please do not crash during this Chosen live stream, or I will come for somebody over this camera, okay? But we still don't have anyone joining us, so that's okay. This will be considered another video. I still wanted to make this live stream anyway. I knew I was supposed to come on at like 5 tonight, but like I said, I'm not missing The Chosen for nothing. I don't care what's going on, y'all. I don't care. I'm sorry. If you want to get a hold of me, you're going to have to catch me later, okay? I will leave my contact information in the description, so please feel free if you watch this live stream. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to be bold. If you watch this live stream, please just go ahead and send me an email. Send me an email about some feedback that you guys have. In the future, and this is something that I actually didn't want to ask when there were more people on here, but there's nobody on here. So if you're watching this live stream, again, either send me an email, description below, or just make a comment. Just comment. Make it simple and comment, or send an email, either way. So I want to kind of dive more into abstinence. So I want to kind of dive into that separately, but I also want to do like a series. So I'm thinking about creating an online course. So if you guys are interested in taking an online course about abstinence, please comment or let me know, send me an email, and send me some ideas or some topics that you kind of want me to go into in terms of abstinence. You know, what is abstinence? What is the definition? How do we become abstinent? What is the importance? These are all things I'm going to be going over in my course that I will be making. So this will be something I am going to start doing here shortly. I have to manage my time. I am still in college, so I am in college full-time, actually more than full-time. So that's going to take priority over this. So if I do an online course, I'm going to have to work on it slowly, day by day. I'm going to have to go in, get the software going, get the course material going, figure out, organize myself. So it's going to take me a little while, but I know what direction I want to go. So some online courses that I do want to make in the future, besides abstinence, so that's going to be my first one that I make. My second online course is going to be about singleness. So that's going to be a whole separate series by itself. So abstinence, singleness, and another one that I'm also thinking about doing is how kingdom women can be our best selves. So that's going to be my third one that I'm going to make. So that's, mark my word on this live stream, it's something I'm going to do. Okay, I'm a woman of my word. So if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So again, online course, first online course is going to be $9.99. That's going to be for the whole course, and that's going to include a free coaching session. So that's going to be my goal with this course. So be on the lookout for that. I will keep everybody here on this channel kind of updated and posted on when. I cannot give exact timelines. It's just going to have to be something I have to slowly chop away at because of my school schedule. It's not a heavy school schedule, but with online classes, I have to like self-motivate to do my homework and study. So I have to make myself dedicate time to do these things. So for those of you who are watching and who want me to give a date, I can't give you a date. But I will give you the price. I will give you the topic. So I can guarantee those things. But on that note, I'm going to make this a really short live stream just because I'm tired and I'm sweating and I can feel my armpits getting kind of sweaty. So I probably need to go shower, clean up. You know, I'm just tired, y'all. I had a hot day today. Don't forget, you guys, please don't forget to acknowledge that today is Easter. Jesus has risen. We are saved. Today is Resurrection Day. I hope that any of you who are watching this, please acknowledge and just please understand and please take into your spirit that Jesus loved you enough. He loved me, someone as lowly as me, to save me. He saved all of us. He saved all of us. He ascended on this day, and he promises to come back. He has not abandoned us. He has not left us. He is very active. That will be something that maybe we can talk about too. How is he active in our lives? Maybe we can go into that. That'll be a really good conversation. And maybe that will be something I can do pretty soon. You know, we can talk about how active he is in each of our lives, because it's never going to be exactly the same. You know, I don't want to say it's it's all the same across the board. But we have a very active God who is watching us, and he, again, his presence is still active. He is not dead. So that is hope for all of us. But I hope that whatever you guys do have planned tonight on this Easter, I hope that all of you have a very blessed night. Please stay safe. Continue to wear your masks. Continue to use hand sanitizer. I know I got my first vaccine. I get my first vaccine, and maybe some of you who also watch got yours too as well. But it doesn't mean we can be free-flowing. Okay, cases are going up all across the United States right now. So it's not the time to get loose. All right, keep wearing your mask. Keep washing your hands. Stay away 6 feet from people. Just keep doing it. I know we're all a little tired. I'm tired of doing it. Really, I'm so tired. But you know, we're slowly coming out of this pandemic, like slowly, baby turtle steps, but we are coming out of it. Don't screw it up, please. I know it sounds kind of harsh when I say it like that, but it's true. If we wanna come out of this pandemic, we gotta work together. So please, you guys, this is just me being honest, me coming from the bottom of my heart. If you guys are watching this video and you guys are fully vaccinated, doesn't mean you get to lift up your guard. You still have to wear your mask. You still have to wash your hands. If you haven't got vaccinated, the rules still apply to everybody. So do not lift up any restrictions yet. We will soon, but not quite. All right, everybody, have a good night. I hope that everybody who watches this live stream is blessed. Leave a comment or feel free to send me an email. All right, everybody, God bless.